Hi there, students. Only too well. Okay, this is a phrase which we use to emphasize something and say that we know about it or we understand about it from our own difficult experience with it. So, I know how difficult it is to find a job, John, as I know only too well. So I've had the same experience trying to find a job, and for me it was very difficult. So I know that it's difficult for you. So we normally have verbs of understanding and knowledge. Children can be very difficult at times, as I understand only too well. So I'm sympathizing with you. I'm saying I can see that you have been having problems with children, and children really can be difficult, because my children have been difficult as well. You feel very down at having been fired from your job. This is a situation which sadly I comprehend only too well. I remember only too well. This is a situation that I've been in, and therefore I can empathize with you. Growing up is something that is very difficult, and this is something that I remember only too well. So I had my own difficulties growing up. Do you know that this guy is dishonest? Only too well do I know that he's dishonest. Notice the inversion with only at the beginning. So only too well do I know that he's dishonest. He's stolen money from me. He's tricked me. He's been dishonest with me as well. So do you not know this guy? Only too well, but he's not one of my favorite people. So it's emphasizing that you already know about something or somebody or a situation, and you've already experienced something unpleasant in the same way, or you've seen unpleasant experiences in the same vein. So only too well. This is the same as my experience. It can be very difficult to get over an operation in hospital, as I know only too well. Okay, so as I clearly understand, this is something that I'm acutely aware of. I understand the undesirable reality of this. And it's underlining or emphasizing how negative something is. They knew only too well the consequences of their actions. They were fully aware of them, and they'd had experience of their actions before. They were arrested again by the police, and they knew only too well the consequences of their actions. They'd been arrested before. This is something that has happened to them before. I know only too well how difficult it can be to find a good mechanic. He knew the risks only too well, having seen similar situations occur before. So to know something only too well, it's all too real. It's something that has happened that they understand. So I know only too well that plans can easily go wrong. Prices have risen very sharply, as I know only too well. Things cost me more as well. I know only too well that operation is extremely painful. She said to me, I know only too well how painful shingles is. She's had shingles as well. Maria knew only too well that that poor mental health can affect a whole family, not just the sufferer. Okay, so they remembered only too well what had happened many years ago to another person in exactly the same situation. That generation knows only too well what political tension can mean. So to understand, to know, to be aware of only too well, to be only too well aware of something. So, only too well. Formality. I think I'm going to give it a 4.5 in formality. I think use anywhere except for something very formal, although I think it's probably more common spoken than written. So, only too well. Bye for now.